Hello and welcome to This Week at the OUC. I'm your host, Kirk Nugent.
And I'm your host, Paul Goodridge. And we are on
location at
Gillette,
Wyoming.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is amazing, man.
The
We've been here all week.
Firefighter Camp.
Yeah.
Listen, if put it this way, you see the coats now. If it were 2 days ago, it would just be
t-shirts and shorts and flip-flops.
We've gone from 93 degrees to it's 62. It's just crazy.
It's amazing. But we're so excited for technology that allows us to not only continue to engage with you in these creative and unique ways, all the way from Gillette, Wyoming at the International 2024 Pathfinder Camporee. We're so excited. Now, we do have announcements for you that are pertaining to Oakwood University.
Exactly.
And the first one is, of course, this Sabbath.
So we're going to two services. All right.
Right.
So the first service begins at 9 a.m.
That's right.
Then we have Sabbath school between 10:30 and 11:30, and then our second service begins at 11:30. Now you're free to choose whichever service.
That's correct.
Pastor Snell will be speaking. It's the same message. Entitled "A No-Win Situation."
Same message.
But we do want to let you know, if you're going to be watching online, we're going to be streaming from the 10:30 Sabbath School and then the 11:30 service. So if you tune in at 9 o'clock, we're not streaming the 9 o'clock. It'll just begin at 10:30.
Absolutely, and we're excited about this. We're bursting at the seams. Many of you were with us last Sabbath. It was a phenomenal experience with Pastor Claudia Allen, and we just want to make sure that we have enough space for our family to worship in spirit and in truth with these two services. This coming Wednesday, we have our prayer meeting as well, and prayer meeting will be
virtual. Yeah, for the next few weeks.
Absolutely. It was a powerful experience this past Wednesday, virtual, and we're excited for this to continue in this virtual experience as we go into prayer meeting as well. So many things are happening this week at the OUC. In fact, we have the Neon Classic.
So our back to school weekend on the Sabbath. Next week's Sabbath, Saturday night,
that's right.
We will have our Neon Classic. Now, this is a combination between our youth department in terms of back to school and also our family ministry.
Yes.
Because we're combining back to school with like a church social,
church picnic.
But it's at night.
Absolutely.
At night.
Many of you were with us for IRL, and we had a really cool game night.
Absolutely.
We're going to have another one for our family to come together as we send our kids back to school with a bang, if you will. And of course,
with a bang with a backpack.
And a backpack.
And supplies. So
with a bang,
you'll see on the screen
a
list of items that we wanted to give away.
That's right.
And then you also see a QR code that you can scan, so you'll be able to just scan it and see the items we're asking you to bring, so that we can assemble them and give them to our kids. I know that many of them already have books and pens and pencils, but it's those other things.
Yeah, those other items.
Yeah, exactly, that we want to do.
We want no kid to go without. So we want to make sure that we resource them in a way that is tangible and real. In fact, we continue with our back to school emphasis
on the Sunday morning.
The Sunday morning, 9 a.m. with a prayer walk.
Yes.
Prayer walk is for all of us, really.
Yes,
everyone is invited. If you're in the greater Huntsville area, man, if you're just a few hours away, you might want to come on down. Get a few steps in, and then of course we're just praying over our kids as they go back to school.
Amen.
This prayer walk is going to be a great experience for all of us.
And we'll meet in the Family Life Center, and then we'll walk the campus, not just the church surroundings, but the university and the academy. It's all one.
Yes, it's all one. Yeah. I love that. It's a whole community. What I also say is this: there's no shortage of content that we put out here at Oakwood University Church, but we're excited that one of our own is the host of the Public Square podcast, which is out of the Public Affairs and Religious Liberties Department for South Central Conference.
Correct.
So it'll be on their platforms, and so they've got another episode coming up. This is the coming Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday, August the 15th,
right?
At 7 p.m. Now, last month, our show was the State of the Union.
State of the Union.
Yes. In terms of America.
Yeah, absolutely. We needed that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
the State of the United States, it was actually called. Now, this episode is the State of the Church.
The State of the Church.
So we're going to be talking about, we have a number of panels. We're going to be talking about what's kind of going on with the church and what should be going on with the church.
If you haven't plugged into the whole podcast movement, these are great conversations. These are great conversation starters. It allows us to have insight and perspective. And if you see the panelists that are on the screen right now, you'll know this is going to be a robust conversation that you don't want to miss.
Absolutely. The other thing that you don't want to miss is the Conference and Justice Council annual convention. This year it's taking place in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yes.
September the 19th through the 22nd. Listen, this is a critical year.
Yeah.
It is a critical year, not just in terms of the election, but the impact that this election will have on everyday life.
Absolutely.
And so we want you to be informed. And so if you come to the Conscience and Justice Council Convention, you'll hear a number of topics that we're dealing with the nitty-gritty of what's happening. So please go to cjcouncil.org.
That's right.
Or scan the QR code on your screen so that you can register and attend that.
Absolutely. This has been advertised for quite some time, y'all. So we want to make sure you have your pen and paper ready, that you are in the place ready to participate in these critical conversations.
Yeah.
We always don't have enough time
exactly
to be able to share everything, but we definitely highlight some of the big announcements that we want to make sure you're aware of. Of course, the 2 services, that's a big one. But here on the screen right now is a way that you can have the information and announcements sent to you. The ENews bulletin is sent out every Friday, and so you can actually have it sent to you. And then if you want to do the other method, right, you can subscribe. Go ahead.
You can subscribe to it.
Right.
So when you subscribe, then when it comes out on Fridays, it will automatically goes to your email.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and subscribe to This Week at
the
OUC.
Absolutely. Now, listen, we always have a ton of birthdays and anniversaries that we like to highlight. This week, we don't have the screen in front of us, so we're just going to put those birthdays on screen right now. There's so many birthdays every day of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then of course those Sabbath birthdays.
Yes.
Special birthday blessings to each and every one of you. Just know that your Oakwood University Church family loves you. And if you don't see your birthday in that list, and you know somebody who has a birthday, make sure you put it in the chat. I personally have a special affinity to August birthdays. I just feel like kings and queens are born in August. I feel like it's a special month.
Okay, let's rate it in. Let's rate it in.
Okay.
It goes downhill from June.
No,
so let's rate it in.
August is the peak.
So also we have individuals celebrating an anniversary.
Absolutely.
And so we want to say happy anniversary to all those who are celebrating anniversaries.
Absolutely.
And again, as Pastor Nugent said, if you don't see your name or your date there, just go ahead, email us information@oucsda.org, put it in the chat so that our community can celebrate with you.
Absolutely. Family, listen, we've got so much that we need to get back to here on site at the 2024 International Camboree in Gillette, Wyoming. Our Pathfinder Club is getting ready to do a drum corps competition in just about an hour after we are recording this video. So pray retroactively for them. We hope that we have good news by the time you're watching this on Sabbath. Be blessed, family.
God bless you, and we'll see you next week.